Today we're skating with David Isaacson, a former hockey coach, a hockey fan extraordinaire, and a more than average skater. Matter of fact, these days David is taking skating to new heights. He's on stilts.
What is with that guy? You know, how does he do that? What's he doing? Is he crazy? Is he goofy? Is he silly? Or, you know, what's he thinking about? Why is he doing that and stuff like that? And I try to skate within my means, and that's what I always try to do. And I always try to make sure I can get as close to the crowd and more interaction with the crowd, and just go out there and see some smiles and some people that are having a good time.
He does a great job. He gets himself prepared mentally and physically. I mean, yeah, I put the skates on, but he does all the work. I just kind of talk to him a little bit and just make sure that he's got his head screwed on straight.
You could go skate on stilts anywhere and for anyone. Where and who would it be for?
Probably Montreal, because they have the biggest tradition in hockey. If I made it to the Canadians, that would be really, really something else. Inspired
by the Maroon Loon skater, Tall Ike has worked hard with family and friends to hone in on this unique skill.
Practice brings confidence, and that's what I really needed, you know, at the beginning of this and stuff too. Is you know, I was very unsure of myself and how this was going to work.
You know, I've worked with Ike for 25 plus years, and I was just encouraging him. I said, right on, let's go for it.
There has been a couple tumbles, I'll have to admit that and stuff, and you know, both of the tumbles were on outdoor ice, because that's where I was practicing, was on outdoor ice. I try to stay away from outdoor ice now, just because it gets bumpy, it gets cracks and stuff like that you can catch an edge on. But I did take a couple tumbles, and one did require a trip to the doctor.
Last thing I tell him is, don't fall, by the way, don't fall.
But tonight, Tall Ike is not worried about falling. He's looking forward to scoring big with the dog pound.
I think the fans, the kids are going to react pretty wild, because you get a pretty good reaction even from anybody, but that crowd always brings it to the next level. So,
while setting a new level of entertainment, Tall Ike is guaranteed to bring fans to their feet. Who knows? Maybe even stilts.
Somebody else will take this at some point and, you know, take it like I saw after the Maroon Loon and say, hey, we got to give that a shot and stuff like that. So,
for Husky Productions, I'm Kyle Fletcher.